welcome to the channel. It's your host NGE, and we back with part 2 of the crazy saga of Aaron.
Ron.
My bad. Man, it seems like going on the show Pop the Balloon was one of the worst things that could have happened to our boy Weapon X, aka Ron. But since this video was highly requested by you guys, let's dive into some of the effery that's going on around our boy Ron, including his Gruboo X. Fellas, watch out for the Gruboos. But before we start, if you have not seen part 1 of this video, be sure to hit the link in the description below and check it out. But without further ado, let's get into it.
So his name is Aaron. Aaron is my ex. We dated for a few months and it didn't last very long, and let me tell you why. He is like insane. It's like he has that little person talking to him in the corner of his shoulder at all times. Like he's making up constant stories in his head about like that I'm cheating on him.
Ooh, and what else?
That he's got to watch his back.
Ooh, and what else?
That I have guys in my apartment at all times.
Ooh, and what else?
And that I'm cheating while I'm at work. When I work in a clinic full of women, by the way.
Ooh.
So let's take it back to the beginning.
Before she takes it back to the beginning, fellas, watch out for the Gruboos. One thing about Gruboos is they hang around a lot of dudes and have a lot of male friends. So our boy Ron was not crazy for assuming that she was on some promiscuous behavior.
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
It's women like this that'll sit there and get online and try to make everybody believe that something is wrong with you when really the way you were acting was totally logical.
So my mom ends up making dinners for us all the time. We're Mexican. We make huge dinners. And the first time he went, he met the family and everything was cool. But when we left, my mom called me and she said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "What do you mean, am I okay?" She said, "Well, I see something in his eye, like he wants to hurt you or like he wants to control you. I don't know how to tell you because I don't want you to think that I'm crazy, but I'm just telling you to be careful and really think about if this is the guy that you really want to be with."
Fellas, let me go ahead and drop some jewels on you real quick. Fellas, if you dating a Latina and you have not befriended her mama, I can guarantee you that she's gonna throw salt in that relationship. A lot of Latina mothers do not like your black ass or anybody else with dark skin, okay? Mayor La Raza was taught to them as young girls, and they want their daughters to improve the race. So if you are a black man or a dark-skinned person trying to come into a relationship and you have not befriended the mother, they're very superstitious, and they will come up with any and every excuse why something is wrong with you. It is a look in their eyes. A lot of them believe in what's called brujeria or whatever. That's like witchcraft. So what they will do is they will throw salt in the relationship if they feel like your vibe is off. I can guarantee you that the madre does not associate with black people, and the only time they're around black people is if their daughters date them. So if you come through putting off that masculine energy and they're not used to being around you, that's going to give them a negative vibe. They're going to throw salt in that relationship.
So then my mom invites us over for dinner again. I think it was the next day, and we play loteria. And I guess he was just like, "No, I don't want to go." Like he started little by little, kind of not wanting to be around my family. And I don't know if he noticed that my family didn't really like approve of him or whatever. I'm not too sure.
Stop the cap.
But anyways, that was a red flag number 1. It's kind of like he was already trying to distance me from my own family, you know, like.
And that's what you gotta do. If you are trying to take a female serious, which is he shouldn't because this woman was a Gruboo. But either way, if you are trying to take a woman serious, you probably are going to have to distance them from friends and family. I know how bad that sounds, but that's the only way that you're gonna be able to have dominance and control in that relationship. Yes, it's good to have dominance and control in relationships because you cannot protect what you cannot control, and you can't get get respect from something you do not dominate. And trust me when I say that her padre or her father has dominance and control in that patriarchal Latino community. So yes, a lot of them are very hypocritical in what they expect out of you versus what they deal with in their own household. But pay attention to the fact that she says that this is a red flag, because a lot of y'all dating Latinas may be going through this. The mother wants control over the daughter's mindset, which is why I say you must befriend the madre. Because if you do, she'll start being honest about how her daughter actually is and be more on your side. Game is game.
But anyways, that was a red flag number one. It's kind of like he was already trying to distance me from my own family. You know, like the only protection that I have had is from my family, and he was trying to move me away. So when I first started talking to him, I was talking to other people, as in I had a lot of guy friends. And I don't hang out with too many girls because sometimes it can get overwhelming. As in I had a lot of guy friends.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So she has a lot of guy friends, just like I said. Plus, she admits that she was talking to another dude before she was talking to our boy. What happened to the other dude? Why was you hopping your busted biscuit can Michelin man looking ass online talking about
he's jealous for no reason?
Jealous for no reason, but you just admitted that you hang out with a lot of guy friends and don't have a lot of girlfriends? I wonder why you don't have a lot of girlfriends. Is it because you always trying to befriend they boyfriend? Fellas, this is what you get when you deal with these groo-boos. The fact that she's a groo-boo should let you know that she doesn't have a lot of self-respect, and women with low self-respect also have problems keeping their legs closed. I swear to God, if you just let these women talk, they'll tell you all the red flags.
It can get overwhelming and a lot of drama can start. So they would still text my phone, and of course I talked to somebody else before I met him too. It kind of just ended up going in the direction with Aaron.
One more time.
Of course I talked to somebody else before I met him too. It kind of just ended up going in the direction with Aaron. And so they would text my phone, and he would check my phone every few hours. Every time a vibration would go off, every time I'd get a notification, he's looking at me like he wants to like literally do something to me. I don't know what was going on. It's just that look in his eyes, and you guys know because you have seen that look in the Pop the Balloon game, like this video that went viral. So he starts checking my phone every few hours. He starts to track my location. I gave him my location on my phone because I was like, I have nothing to hide, right? And I'm always either at work with him at home or with my family. So go ahead and go to part 2.
A few moments later.
All right, welcome back to part 2 of Watch Who You Date. Go to part 3.
2,000 years later.
Part 3, get out of my house. Like, I don't want you here. You ain't paid one bill. You ain't paid one bill. But my mama always told me, do not allow a man to come into your home and pay any bills because you ain't paid one bill. Do not allow a man to come into your home and pay any bills because...
But my mama always told me,
do not allow a man to come into your home and pay any bills because then he's going to feel like he has the right to either stay there or like, oh, I paid the rent. I live here too.
Fellas, I'm not about to go any deeper into this because we all know what it is. A female's gonna sit there and tell the whole world something bad about you and then have an entire comment section trying to get more dirt, more mud slinged upon you. This is why it's bad to date a female with social media, because she goes and attracts a group full of harlots that ain't gonna do nothing but try to give even more personal information about your background so they can use it against you. When the truth of the matter is, she's just a salty ex that's mad that broski done leveled up and she's left in the Mexican dust with her mama. And this is what I'm talking about. Fellas, if you look at her page, then you'll see all kind of makeup tutorials, all this stuff to try to go viral. She wants clout online, and she's gonna sit there and sling mud on your name with the harlots in her comment section to try to make you look bad. Fellas, watch out for the groo-boos. The groo-boos. The groo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boos. Watch out for those groo-boos. The groo-boos. The groo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boos. Snap your fingers. She's not a 10. She's not a 5. She's a 3B, but her friends be telling her lies. You a X. Now it's on site. Now she's doing her best to try to ruin your life. Watch out for the groo-boos. The groo-boos. The groo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boos. Watch out for the groo-boos. The groo-boos. The groo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boos. She for the streets, and she friends with a lot of guys. Now she's online telling the world, trying to hurt your pride. You was down bad, and she was outclassed. But you tried to level up, and now she got you going out sad. Watch out for the groo-boos. Groo-boos boo-boo. The groo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boos. I ain't shit. But not only did the online harlot gang, harpy, welfare, sisterhood of doom get broski fired, the mocha chocolate sensual Sunday supple beautiful black queen that he walked away with as a prize proved to be the devil in disguise. Yes, our boy Ron couldn't catch a break because the queen that we all cheered for is showing signs of being not only a gold digger, but a 304. Our boy then wrote a whole novel about why it didn't work out with the lovely Esther. Now, I'm not gonna read it all, but I will read up to the point to where he gets suspicious of her being a gold digger. He says, the eye candy is appealing to the eye, but it's also what I like to call a hallucination and a mirage. This is the forbidden fruit in the Bible. Yes, the nectar may taste sweet momentarily, but the poison inside the fruit will ruin you. I was talking to the producers about taking Esther on a date to Mexico yesterday. I said I didn't want to do it if she was not sincere. I sat on the phone and did the mental gymnastics with her, and she is a good talker. But at the end of the conversation, the last thing she asked me for was some money for the t-shirts I'm getting. Dum, dum, dum. God dang it, Esther. The man lost his job. You couldn't let the boy. And this is what I was talking about in my last video, why y'all black asses ain't getting married, because y'all ain't got game like Becky. Y'all go straight for the damn jugular. Becky will play the long game and y'all just let your intentions be known. He went on to say, I thought she was joking and waved it off, and she asked a second time. It resonated on my mind all night and I decided not to entertain her. I felt her response was dry to the scripture I sent her, and I told her I lost my job and she didn't give a dang.
As y'all remember, I stated several times on the show, being promiscuous is one of the main things that I did not like. And she was manifesting signs of promiscuity. So after the show, me and Esther were having a conversation. And if Esther gave her number to Rhino, the proof is in the pudding right there. The proof is in the pudding. If you gave your number to Rhino, because Rhino's not the person. She gave her number or her Instagram or whatever to Chandler. But Chandler came up to her and he handed her his phone. Boom. He handed her the phone just like this. So I turn to look at her. Like I just said, you don't address another man. I turn to look at her. I said, that's what you doing, baby? She said, yeah. Oh, what? I turned around. You're disqualified immediately because you don't know what the prize looked like. Your eyes still wandering. Baby, I found my match. You know, we about to have a ball. You don't even know what I have planned for us. Boy, we was finna have the most fun, probably the most fun day in your life, but you blew it. You effed off the church's money with that move right there. So, and no disrespect to bro, because I can't be upset, man. Hey, you know, if she chose to give you her Instagram, and then the thing is, you did it in front of my face.
Seems like the only good news that came broski's way is the fact that he's got a GoFundMe that's worth up to $12,000 right now. So if you want to support that, go right ahead. He goes on to say, peace and blessings be upon you all. My name is Ron, aka Weapon X. I recently went viral on several websites, gaining millions of views. False allegations have been promoted in order for people to make money discrediting me. I was fired from my work today due to these videos. Today was honestly the first time I cried in a while. Getting my license in plumbing was my biggest life accomplishment. It took years of hard work and studying and praying. I also provide free plumbing services to Army veterans, single mothers, single fathers, those with property management issues, and those on disability. Yes, I do have funds for my bills, so anything you donate will be a blessing and used for the expenses towards my humanitarian work and also possibly content creation. undecisive. Thank you for those that perceive me in a positive fashion and have been supporting me. God bless you all. So what can we learn from this? 1, watch out for the groo-boos. Those groo-boos. And 2, and I hate to say this, but dating black women tends to go wrong for a lot of people. I'm not trying to put it out there like all black women, but it seems like every time a man tries to get a little clout, try to have a little something going for himself, the moment he deals with a black woman, it all goes left. They talk about how we don't pick black women as if we have an abundance of great choices and options. Either you're dealing with a single mother or you're dealing with a personality that's reminiscent of what this man is going through. Then you have to protect the idea of black women by saying not all, when everybody knows that it's the overt, disgusting, vast majority. And I'm sure our boy Aaron has a lot of red flags and isn't the perfect person, but nobody really deserves to have their life ruined over getting online to provide entertainment, which is what that show was primarily meant to do. But you guys let me know what you think. If you would like to donate to your boy Aaron, then go ahead and hit the link in the description below. I'll leave his GoFundMe down there. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like the damn video. If you want more videos like this that I can produce on a daily basis, then you guys let me know in the comments. Be sure to hit me up on TikTok at NGEnevergoodenough, all one word, or follow me on Instagram at NGE_nevergoodenough. And if you want to do some business with me, be sure to hit me up on my email at NGEnevergoodenough@gmail.com. And remember, become the change you want to see. It's your boy, NGE. Peace.